What's good, YouTube? SlimTv to put in a good word or two. Today I want to talk about always question yourself. Now, when I say that, I'm not telling you guys to like beat down on yourself or doubt yourself. I mean, honestly, the last couple of videos on this channel have been about, not doubting yourself. But there's also an importance to understanding why you think the way that you think. And the reason that is because, in a lot of cases, you may get into like an argument or like a disagreement with somebody else. And when you say like your beliefs, which I believe every man should have a different set of beliefs for himself, but that's another video. You need to have a reason as to why you say those beliefs and why you believe that. See, the problem with the world today is that everybody hops on a bandwagon and just rides that bandwagon to the end of the earth. No one dares to think outside of the box. And the people that do think outside of the box are instantly shamed for why they think what they think. Now, amongst men especially, but it can happen among women too, even though when women do it, it's a little more catty. Let's just be real. But amongst men in particular, when we have different ideas, we usually get to debating, because it's just our natural competitive spirit. But in that debate, again, you have to know why you say what you say. A lot of people will be pulling talking points from videos, and none of these talking points are points from yourself, which is again why you need to always question yourself. And you definitely always need to question what someone else is thinking. But see, when you question yourself, it's actually going to lead you to believe in yourself even more. Because when you answer the questions that you ask yourself, you have more faith in your answer. And then when you say it to someone else, you have reasons upon reasons as to why you think that. It's not just one reason. It's multiple reasons. And see, a lot of people don't have the skill. Like I was saying, everybody is a follower nowadays. Nobody wants to say something out of the ordinary in fear that they will be, ridiculed. Everybody thinks this way. Everybody thinks that way. And if one kid is like, well, man, I really don't like hot Cheetos, everyone's like, huh? You don't like hot Cheetos? That's crazy. Wow, you're weird. Don't be afraid to be weird in other people's eyes. You're not meant to be understood. If you were meant to be understood, everybody would be the same. Part of becoming the best you is understanding yourself. And that's another thing, a lot of people don't sit down and think without all the lights and cameras and TVs. This year, I want you guys to at least for 5 minutes, that's it, just 5 minutes, just sit down and think. Just think, or go on a walk and think. Like even if you do a workout, do at least 5 minutes of your workout without music, so that while you're doing your exercises, you can think and learn yourself a little bit more. That's one of the reasons that we have a lot of problems today, is because a lot of people refuse to get to know themselves, but they want to try and get to know everybody else. They want to follow someone on social media and follow what they're doing all day, but yet you don't even know what your favorite color is anymore. It's a shame, because you are born alone and then you die alone. No one else is going to be there with you when you die. No one else was really there with you when you were born. Yeah, your mom was holding you, but you had to come out by yourself, unless you're a twin, and if you're a twin, then I guess you're an exception to the rule, but even then, you're still gonna die alone. So, there's still that, and that's just the harsh reality of life. But yeah, people put too much stock into what other people think, and I've also made a video about that. Once you learn to understand yourself, you're not gonna care what other people really think, because once that happens, once you understand yourself, you are then forced to pretty much love yourself. I mean, you can't get away from yourself. There's nothing you can do to get away from your conscience. Your shadow and your conscience will always be with you until the day that you die. The point is, you are stuck with those two things, your shadow and your consciousness. They will always be with you. So why not try and understand that instead of trying to understand everything else? You're trying to understand why people don't like you. You're trying to understand why, You can't get a girlfriend. You're trying to understand why this happens or why that happens, but you refuse to understand the most important piece on the chessboard, which is you. You are the main character. You are the king on the chessboard, or queen, you know, if you're a girl. Once you understand that and take knowing yourself and loving yourself seriously, you can then begin the process to self-discovery and then self-mastery.
You can get this stuff at little corner stores called.
And then once you have self-mastery, man, I mean, the sky is the limit. I mean, do I fully understand myself? No, but I do understand the benefits that come with it. I mean, it's really simple, common logic. You know, once you fully understand yourself and know what makes yourself tick, you then understand how to bypass your weaknesses. You turn your weaknesses into strength. If you know that you're somebody who is a procrastinator heavily, you know what to do to countermeasure that weakness, and then you turn that into to your strength. And then when you begin to break out of that procrastination and you become a hard worker, you've been working for 5-10 years straight, and you know, I'm just kind of exaggerating, but yeah, once you learn to work 5-10 years straight and it's finally time for a vacation, that procrastination, those procrastination skills become a great strength, because you still inherently know how to relax. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one example. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love you guys. Peace.